Atheists usually argue that science is better than religion because whenever you become sick, science helps you. I agree with it. I'm not an atheist of science. Fine. But the problem is that science has not get rid of death, and science does not answer me the question that why do death exist. Science can answer the question of how, that what is the process of death, what is the cause of death, but why do death exist in first place, why do we die? This is the biggest question. And what will come after my death? Here science stops and religion starts. Now many people actually say that it's a blind faith. It's actually not a blind faith, because if you use our intellect, whenever a human being is presented with something, he only does not look what is apparent of that thing. For example, if I have a chair in front of me, or if I have a mobile in front of me, I will not only think uh, apparently of the mobile, I will think beyond it, like who has designed this mobile, where this has come from, and what is the next mobile I am going to buy. And but obvious, I have not seen that who has built my mobile, but I believe that the creator of the mobile exists. In fact, I know that the creator of mobile exists. Similarly, we live in a universe, we have a life, so it is more plausible that we need to find out who is the creator of our life. Just like it applies to any object, it can apply to life itself, and it can apply to universe itself. This is a very common sensical argument with no rocket science required, and no atheist can ever refute it. I challenge every atheist to refute what I have said. But some of the atheists, we have seen with our own eyes that things are created, therefore other things are also created. Now this example actually refutes their point. I have not seen everything in my life created. I have seen some things in my life created, and based upon that, I conclude that since something in my life, like this painting, like this mobile, like this chair is created, therefore every other thing which is similar to these things are also created. This is where I use my intellect. I don't only use my eyes, I even use my intellect. So human beings, so God is an intellectual concept, that based upon what we see, there has to be a creator. Without the creator, these things cannot exist of their own. Now many atheists will argue who created the god. That's an absurd question, because you can ask this question to every field of knowledge. Who created this chair? Okay, someone created this chair. Or for example, I'm shooting in Samsung, so who is the creator of this phone? Samsung. Okay, who created Samsung? Fine. Okay, I can answer XYZ. Someone say that their parents have created Samsung. That's not a true answer. The parents have reproduced it, they have not created it. Someone has to create it to reproduce it. For example, someone has to design uh, originally the phone, and then it can be replicated, but without the original design it cannot be replicated. Similarly, it has to be created. Human beings, life, earth, universe has to be created for it to replicate on its own, or reproduce on its own. Without that, and replication is not, or reproduction is not possible. So coming to the topic itself, that science, the physical phenomena of nature itself proves that God exists, because who has created these phenomena in first place? If you say who has created God, then apply this logic to every single thing which you see around you. Who is the chairman of iPhone? Okay, Bill Gates, sorry, um, Steve Jobs is the chairman of of Apple, or was, or Tim Cook is the chairman of Apple. Okay, who is the chairman of Tim Cook? Nobody is the chairman of Tim Cook. Similarly, every created thing have a creator. I'm not saying everything has a creator. I'm very subtle in what I'm saying. I'm saying that every created thing has a creator. Or rather, I would say that everything has a cause. Universe has a cause, therefore universe has a creator. Sorry. everything which begins to exist has a cause. Now try to refute what I am saying. If you try to refute what I am saying, maybe you will try to think. Rather than, I have seen atheists commenting on my videos. They are more of a troll rather than a critical thinker. A critical thinker will critique on what I have said. Most of the atheists which I have seen in my comment section, they behave like child, and how they say the same atheist cliche which they have been saying since century without even addressing what I have said in my video. That's the reason most of the time I do not answer these people. Let them go to hell. Oh, how can you say you let them go to hell? Yes, I can say that they do not believe in hell. They should not they should not get offended over it. We believe in hell, so if someone says to us that go to hell, we will feel offended because we know. If I said let them go to jail, they will get offended, and because jail exists according to them. If we say we go to hell, they should not be get offended because they do not believe in hell.